Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hope you've had a good week. My name is Gerard. This is my baby brother, Alex. The invisible guy is JR. And this is the GAJ Podcast. Yeah. All right, man. It's been a week, baby. It's been a week. Let me make some adjustments here so you can hear what I'm talking about. Turn that down. Fade that out. Turn that down. We'll go with this music this week. And if you've been with us before, thank you for coming back. If this is your first time with us, thank you for checking us out. Either way, we'd love it if you would like to support what we're doing by liking the episode, subscribing to the channel, and clicking that notification bell so you know when our new episodes are out. If you prefer to participate a little more anonymously, you can do so by shooting us a note at gagepodcast@gmail.com. And again, if you're new, thanks for checking us out. We'd love it if you would, well, any of you really, would drop us a comment so we know you're there. Maybe just a little wavy emoji. We'd love to shout you out. If that's all right with you, just let us know either way. All right. If you couldn't tell from the title, happy birthday, Mom. We're actually recording a night early so we can get it done. Hi, babe. And
we'll call you tomorrow, Mom.
We'll call you tomorrow, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
That's why I'm drinking wine to celebrate my mom's birthday.
Did you hear?
No.
He goes, that's why I'm drinking wine to celebrate my mom's birthday.
Wine for Mom. Well, I brought home soft serve so we could commiserate together.
All right. Well,
so I'll eat some soft serve for Mom.
that sounds good.
Caramel.
We'll record it. We'll record it. But yeah. First and foremost, happy birthday, Mom. We miss you. We love you. We will see you soon. Speaking of Mom, our ode to our Mom. It's about the food that we love so much when Mom makes it. It's called Mom's Kare Kare. And
well, before we jump into that,
go.
I'm going to say that I am drug-free right now. I am
now.
Off the rails like I did a couple weeks ago, and I have just started drinking wine. I am, however, battling a cold because people at work come to work sick now, and they gave it to me.
I'm guilty of that too. It's not a good idea, but I'm guilty of it too. Hey,
you get other people sick, but that's also because the company took away our work from home days. So it's usually before, if you were sick, you could work from home.
Oh,
but people abused it, so they took it away. So now
people coming sick.
Now people coming sick, and they get other people infected. It's like, Jesus, we went through COVID.
I usually stay it depends on how sick I am, right, or how I'm feeling. If I'm truly sick, I stay home, work from home. If it's more like allergies, I'll kind of stay, and it gets more throughout the day. I'll stay confined to my. I'll confine myself to my cubicle. But yeah, all right.
People be sick.
People be sick. Take care of yourself. The weather's weird. It's, when camping this weekend, it was 80 degrees on Saturday and 30 degrees on Sunday. It was awesome. We'll get more into that in a little bit. Mom's Kare Kare, however, we are recording a night earlier than normal. We'll get into that in a little bit, but I don't think I have anything from Mom yet. As far as her contribution, we'll get that a little more organized for next week. But as I mentioned, I went camping this weekend, and my OG partner in those adventures, Tristan, made dinner for us. I went out with Tristan and Ryan. That's kind of my regular crew. We were only missing Cody out of Mississippi, but Tristan made us. It's a dish called Loco Moco. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, probably at a fake Mexican restaurant in Ohio.
It's actually a Hawaiian dish.
Oh, never mind.
It is
Hawaiian restaurant in California.
Yeah, it's let me share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Window, kaboom, kabam, kapow. There it is, Loco Moco. So as you can see, I just did it in a bowl because we were camping. Rice. I think that was, I forget, I think it was like a braised pork. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It was like a braised beef. And then it had like a mushroom gravy. And then you put a fried egg on top of it. And this is what the gravy looked like. So look, mushrooms and onions. And then like a gravy sauce on top of the beef. And then you put that fried egg on it. Yo, pretty delicious. I'm sure everybody eats it differently, but I think the proper way is you break the yolk because it's a runny egg. So you break the yolk so the yolk like kind of soaks into everything also and adds to the flavor. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. We bougie out a little bit when we go camping. Tristan, Ryan, and I, we like to come up with something kind of silly to make for a camping trip. One time it was just Tristan and me. We made lobster and steaks out in the forest, and it was pretty awesome. Yeah, camping doesn't have to be minimalist. You can eat pretty well when you go camping. I've even made, you'd love this one, Alex. I made pizza rolls one time because Tristan's kids will come with us sometimes, and I have this oven that I set up on my stove, and we went through 100 pizza rolls. That's 250 bags of pizza rolls in a night, and it was awesome. Right. It was awesome. There's some cool shit you can do.
Pizza rolls, or did you have other stuff with it?
That was technically the appetizer, but the kids went crazy on them, so we kept going while the adults made other food. I'll be honest, I can't remember what else we made, but because the pizza rolls were like just such a hit with the kids.
Last time I pizza rolls, I did a 90s night. It was in June of 2024 when Disney Plus released X-Men 97.
Okay.
So I wanted to go all 90s, so I made pizza rolls, watch X-Men 97. Fucking great night. I've had pizza rolls since then, though, because I'm 44. I'm in my 40s, dude. I'm trying to be healthy.
Bro, I still love pizza rolls. I'm not even...
I didn't say I didn't love them.
I'm not even going to pretend I won't eat them.
I love pasta, but I haven't had pasta in months. I only have it like once or twice a year.
Yeah, I feel like the only reason Ashley doesn't get mad that I don't do more of the grocery shopping is because I would end up with way more like shitty food. Yeah. She gets healthy stuff. Even like she'll still get some stuff like, chicken fingers and taquitos and shit that you can just throw in the air fryer, but she'll get like the healthy version, so yeah, whatever that means. But yeah, that was one of the camp meals. I haven't taken a whole lot of pictures. Oh no, I'm sorry, I did take one more. Speaking of being drug free, we went and saw our friend Allie at Taps on Main on Monday night after our house viewings, and I decided to partake in a new cocktail, or new to me cocktail. I'll be honest, I can't remember what it was called, but this is what it looked like. And what it is I think it was like a little bit of orange juice, a little bit of like sweet and sour, maybe. I'll be honest, I can't remember, but the main ingredient was this. It's an aperitif called Spritz by a company called Con. So it's alcoholic, although I think she did put some kind of vodka in it. I'm not sure. I guess it is alcoholic. I don't know. Shows how much I know. However, it is also infused with, as you can see, THC. So I can no longer say I haven't partaken in THC or weed in a while, because I had a cocktail with THC in it. It was pretty good.
60 milligrams. That's
I think that's for the whole bottle. I don't
okay.
think that's. I don't think that's like per shot.
Okay.
I think that's the whole bottle.
That's not a lot.
I only had one.
When I've gone to the dispensary, they've had actual THC drinks, but I think they're like $10 for a can the size of like a Rockstar or Monster Energy drink. I was like, I don't know if I want to get into that. I mean, that looks expensive.
I'll be honest, I don't remember how much it was. We went in there to... We were going to go get food anyway, and Allie had stopped into the restaurant where Ashley works, and it had been a while since we saw her, so Ashley told her we were going to come in, and it was cool to see her. I haven't seen Allie in a while. She used to work at another bar that we used to be regulars at. And she and I, like, every Wednesday we'd go there. Like, I'd be coming home from the gym, and she'd be getting off work, and we'd each get some wings, and I would usually have like 2 beers, and then we would have a shot, and we would just go home. Separately, excuse me. She had a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend now, but she had a boyfriend at the time also. And
is Ashley in the room right now?
We were just friends. Ashley knows Allie very well, so she knows all about that. I think she had been there a couple times for it. This was long before Ashley and I dated, but yeah. So anyway, it was awesome to see Allie. I miss seeing her. She's just such a cool person to be around. Always got a smile on her face, and she takes good care of you, even if you're not friends with her. To be quite frank about it, she's always been a good server. So. No, different Allie. You met a different Allie. You met the Allie that Ashley actually works with. They did used to live together, though. The Alleys. That's what we call them, the Alleys. They did used to live together. They're still good friends. Just
there's a bar near me that I can walk to called the Alley.
Oh, yeah?
Alley, though.
Oh, okay. Allie that you met is Ali, and then Allie that we went and saw is Allly.
Okay.
So all the different variations of Allie is what we just went through. But yeah, so that was kind of what we had. It was a great meal. We ended up just ordering a few appetizers. There was a poutine dish with
poutine, like the Canadian,
like the Canadian thing. Yeah.
I've never had that, but I looked.
Oh, it's awesome.
What? Fuck, dude.
And they make, we're all the way deep in the Midwest. Like, it was a popular thing in Wisconsin. And I think it is in Minnesota too, because you're a little bit closer to Canada, right? So it kind of makes a little more sense. Used to eat it up there, especially in the cheese state. Fresh cheese curds. But it was a pretty good there. Like, I will probably most likely order that again. We also got some wings, which their wings are great. They're great. Like, they're good even without sauce on them because they're nice and crispy. Their like specialty sauce is really good. And then what else did we have? Some corn nuggets and soft pretzel sticks. So we had a good meal. Like, we were gonna go in there I think Ashley was gonna order like a mac and cheese because she had actually just been to the dentist and got some fillings that day. And I was gonna get a burger, and then we just kind of appetized it out. So it was a good meal. But yeah, it was great to see her, and I would highly recommend this drink. It was pretty good. It's a watermelon spritz by Con, infused with THC. Pretty delicious. If you do go out there, Taps on Main in Kansas City, ask for Allie, tell her Gerard sent you. All right, Alex, I'm going to put yours up because I'm already drooling over it.
Food, so let's rock and roll, baby.
Let's go, baby.
I actually have 2 days worth of Filipino food, so strap in, baby. It's gonna be
okay.
A wild ride here of
double time
carbs and meat with sugary sauces on it.
Let's go.
We got here. I got to zoom in. Okay. Yeah, of course we have the ihi soup. It actually looks like pea right there. Nice. Over there on the left side of the rice is beef caldereta. Yummy, yummy shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
I haven't had beef caldereta in a long time, so it was good to get that into my rotation there. Over there on the right, not Mom's, but it is kare kare.
It doesn't look as good as Mom's either.
No.
But it still looks good. Let's just be honest. It still looks good, but not as good as Mom's.
I've become accepting of kare kare from other sources, but I kind of know what I'm gonna get when I go to places like this. So I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good to get Calderetta. They do make kare kare a lot, so I'm starting to get that kind of on the reg. I have been very good at resisting the palabok, which is just arms. Oh man, some days it hurts to look at it and not get it. Maybe I don't know.
And that's the double whammy too, because like I don't know about you, but like punta palabok, like I don't know why I like to eat it with rice.
I love to eat it with rice.
So it's just carbs on top of carbs with sauce.
Carbs. Probably sugar in there too.
Oh yeah.
I will have it sometime this year. I just have not picked out when that time's going to be. But it's going to be when it looks nice and saucy. Probably after. I have a Muay Thai test coming up, so it might be after that. As long as I can stay disciplined. But that is one of the days. Oh shit! I lost a picture of the other one. Where'd you go, motherfucker?
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Move that out. Where did I put that shit?
We're professionals if you can't tell.
Hold on.
Please hold.
And is this it? Boom.
Oh.
I did a double salon, baby.
Double salon. Oh, shit.
Because on Sundays, it is buy one, get one free.
Bro.
And that was my last Sunday prior to I'm going to be busy for the next couple Sundays, so I'm not going to be able to get down there to get the buy one, get one free. But let's go up top there. That is one of my favorite things to eat for breakfast. It is also very bad for you. It is longanisa. Sweet, sorry. You gotta be specific when it comes to Filipino food. It's sweet longanisa because there's longanisa.
There's a spicy longanisa.
Amada, and there's longanisa, the sweet longanisa. The one I like is sweet longanisa. Longanisa Hamada, it's okay. It's not
that's a spicier one, right?
I'd say yeah. Yeah, it is spicier. I had it once.
Not like spicy, like hot spicy, but it's
a little spicy. It's a touch of spice.
Yeah, it's
just
not sweet.
It's longanisa, so it's just not what I want to experience. I've had it once and decided I don't want to have it again. I'd rather have the sweet longanisa if that's what's available.
And for those of you that are trying to learn, the proper name of that dish is long silog. Longanisa silog. Silog is breakfast in Tagalog. It's basically rice, your protein, and fried eggs. Garlic fried rice. Garlic fried rice.
That is garlic fried rice, and those are 2 fried eggs. And they're on the bottom.
Beautiful.
I don't know if it's the actual name of it, but they call it beef tapa.
I was gonna say, is it tapa?
It's tapa, but I don't know if that's actually what it's called. I just know that's what they say it is.
Well,
so it's good.
Still, but it was pretty damn good.
The thing I did not get was tocino, which they had it. It's one of those things where I'm like, what do I get? What do I get? They have longanisa, they have beef tapa, they have 2 types of tocino between pork and chicken. They also had fucking corned beef.
Okay.
Oh shit.
The only thing about corned beef is I can make that at home.
Yeah, I can dismiss that because as much as I like it, I do put priority on tapa, longanisa.
I will say I do like to mix tocino and longanisa. I don't know why. I do, because it's almost like very similar, like sauces.
There's a lot of sugar in both of them.
Yeah, but it gives you like multiple textures that I like. I don't know. That's just me. But you Filipinos out there, what do you think? Do you like to mix your tocino and longanisa? Let us know in the comments.
That's all I got for food this week. We're gonna start getting pictures of food from other shit that's non-Filipino.
Yeah, but you know what? Damn it, we look forward to it, dude.
Also,
Especially-
I don't get food that's not Filipino very often. As far as what I'm able to take pictures of. I mean, I can take a picture of a Chipotle burrito, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I gotcha. I hear you.
So,
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
mom's credit for me.
That is what we call. Where'd it go? Mom's kare. All right, moving on. A little ode to my personal project on YouTube. Kind of an ode to my dad, because I liked when my dad would see me do cool shit when I was growing up. And I, both my parents, but playing sports, it was always my dad. Asking my dad if we could go play catch and shit like that. Anyway, it's called Hey Dad, Watch This. And I actually have something to share with you guys this week. I had a weekend. We were, I mentioned I was out camping with Tristan and Ryan, my crew. We were chasing the stars, not the stars. We were chasing the planets. There was a rare planetary alignment over the weekend. 6 planets in all. I meant to write it down and I forgot to because I don't remember what the planets were. I know one of them was Jupiter because you could see it. It was the brightest one in the sky on Friday night. But the proper alignment was supposed to be visible Saturday night. And unfortunately, Mother Nature didn't cooperate. We were supposed to have clear skies, and then that, as always, as you might expect, the forecast slowly changed as the day went on. The clouds rolled in, and then all of a sudden it started spitting rain a little bit on us. The rain wasn't too bad, just a couple minutes here and there of a quick spitter. But the clouds never really rolled out, so we did not get to view the planetary alignments. However, we did still get some cool views. This was Saturday morning. It was probably, a little bit before 7 o'clock a.m. Central Time. I, for whatever reason, woke up early without an alarm clock. I probably had to pee. Got out, peed, and because the sky was looking cool, I decided to set up a camera. I think I got a recording of it too, but I haven't downloaded that yet, so I need to get that off of my my GoPro. But yeah, we had a great weekend despite not getting to see the planetary alignment. Let me see, which direction do I want to go here? We actually, Ryan lives down near where we were. This is the Glade Top area of the Moytoy National Forest. Ryan lives in Springfield, so he's really close. So he's done a lot of these trails. But for Tristan and I, this was our first time on some of the trails we went on. This is one where we had to turn around, so we kind of had to get a little bit creative about how we got turned around for all three of us. That's Tristan's beast of a Tacoma right there. I think sweet. And then Ryan also drives a pretty killer Tacoma, if I can get to it. I think this is the only video I have. Maybe? There he is. He's got one of the coolest campers I've ever seen. He actually, I don't know where he got the plans, but he built this thing, this camper top on there. It's kind of cool because it goes on like a cap, and then it's got a rooftop tent, but you can get into the rooftop tent from the bed of the truck. So you don't have to get a ladder out or anything like that. So it's really cool. Like their Tacomas are really cool. It's kind of funny because they're just jacked all the way up. They've got some, their suspensions are dialed in. They're on 35-inch tires. Meanwhile, I'm rolling around completely stock. And actually, my suspension's not only stock, it's leaking and sagging. So I'm actually sitting lower than stock. But yeah, we explored some new trails, which was really cool. Marked some new camp spots, and I think this is my new favorite camp spot in the Glade Top region of the Moytoy National Forest. Kind of just a general rule of thumb, unwritten rule, I should say. Coordinates aren't usually shared publicly because kind of protect the environment. And quite frankly, part of the fun is going out exploring and finding these spots for yourself. So I don't usually share coordinates unless I'm out there with some people that, we're trying to meet up, and then you share coordinates so we can all get to the same place. But yeah, it was a really cool trip. As you can see, the views were pretty nice. This was a really cool, this was a sunset. Saturday night, actually. So was able to catch the sun at the horizon. As you can see, the clouds were just a little bit too much for us to, and by a little, I mean a lot too much for us to really see the stars.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I believe, if you are really into astronomy, you probably already know this. The phase of the moon was going to make it difficult even with a clear sky because it was so bright. It was a full moon, so I think it would have been tough to see anyway, but unfortunately Mother Nature had other plans just to make sure we didn't quite get a glimpse of it. But that's all right. Like I said, we had a great time, and I can't wait to get back out with those guys. Hopefully we don't have to wait another 6 months. I actually hadn't seen Ryan in about a year because, life happens, and sometimes you gotta put some things off to the side for a little bit. But yeah, it was great seeing those guys. It's the first time the three of us have been out in, like I said, a year. Tristan and I were out about 6 months ago, but that was about the last time I was out. And I'm happy to report I did not break anything this time. Last time, Tristan had to tow me off the trail because I broke a spindle on my rear axle and didn't have rear-wheel drive. So if you know anything about the Xterra, it's a rear-wheel drive truck. It's a four-wheel drive truck, which means if it's not in four-wheel drive, it's in rear-wheel drive. And if you're wondering, I left it in four-wheel drive and basically drove all the way home in front-wheel drive. It was not good for my car, but it's how I got home. So
you gotta get home somehow.
Gotta get home somehow. I've got some other stuff, but I'm gonna let Alex go with because I think you started football. Let's talk about that first, and then I got some other stuff to just go over. I don't have any pictures, but tell us about how football's going.
We did not start football. That is this weekend.
Oh, that's this weekend.
Yep. This weekend.
I forgot.
I actually gotta make sure I check all my stuff to make sure I'm actually on the team, to make sure that all the admin through. Get in contact with the coach, the team's coach, to make sure that she gets everything, and we coordinate stuff like wearing the same colored shirt and shit like that.
Right on.
Because we don't get our jerseys until the second week. So
does the league provide the jerseys, or do you guys buy them on your own?
League provides them. It's included in the cost.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I played leagues like that too.
Participation fee. But
cool.
So that's coming up this Sunday. Gotta hope I'm not sick for that. I'm gonna spend the next couple of days chilling for a while.
Take some vitamin C.
I take vitamin C every fucking day, and it's just at some point, sick people at work are gonna get used to it too.
Yeah, I try not to take it during the weekend because I take it like twice a day during the week. Plus a multivitamin, so I probably get
I did it too.
Like overloaded.
I have like a cocktail of pills that I take where it's like a multivitamin, vitamin C, fish oil, magnesium.
Yep.
And then instead of drinking water, I drink a protein shake that has creatine in it.
Yep.
Depending on what time I'm taking it, I might take some melatonin. And of course, I throw in the CBD THC gummy eventually. I try to take a little break in between all these pills I'm popping or gummies I'm popping.
I hear you on that one.
Vitamin C is always in it, and it's right now. I feel like we're still in that time of the year where I need to be taking vitamin C, and even that's not enough because people are coming to work sick.
Yeah. It doesn't help the weather being. I don't know if it's like this for you guys, but again, I mean, last week here in Kansas City, let's see, Monday last week, the high was in the 40s. Tuesday, the high was in the 60s. By Thursday, we had hit the 80s and we're dipping back into the 60s. Back into the 70s on Friday, 80 on Saturday, 30s on Sunday. And that's kind of how it goes. It's going right now. So, yeah, it's driving my allergies just all 18 ways of fucking crazy. So, yeah, I've been, during the work week, been loading up on the multivitamins, vitamin C, same thing, magnesium, fish oil. I actually take, so twice a day I take, it's a magnesium and calcium supplement, and another one is magnesium carbonate, something like that. It's supposed to help me sleep. I take that
that's
and
what
thiamine before I go to bed. So yeah, I'm on some drugs myself, legal ones, supplements. They're not drugs; they're supplements.
Yeah, those are supplements. But mine's more of a because the company I work for took away our work from home days, which people use for being sick and childcare, and this is just a result of that. Where it's like people come in sick. I don't care. People, I mean, my company's kind of has that Asian culture, so they will put on a mask if they think they're sick. But still, you're gonna spread that shit.
Yep. And by the way, you're keeping all that shit on your face when you wear a mask like that. So it's a double-edged sword, right? You're either getting other people sick or you're keeping yourself sick.
The people that are sick are still touching the coffee machine, still touching the water
That's
machine,
true, yeah. That's a good
the
point.
bathroom doorknobs, still touching the elevator buttons. It's just, god damn it, dude. It's like some people just ruin it for all of us now. Now, if we're sick, we have to take a day off and use a PTO or sick day and to be able to be like, hey, I'm just going to work from home because I am legit sick. Now, they come to the office and they get everyone sick. And the guy this is next to me who I'm buddies with, and I could hear him on fucking Tuesday. I was like, he is fucking sick as shit. And he is obviously sick. And I'm off sick the past couple of days, Wednesday and today, Wednesday and Thursday. And today I was at work. I knew yesterday, Wednesday. I was like, I think it's probably in me right now. And then today I was
taking everything, like just guzzling water and taking the vitamin C.
Anyways. But today I was just like, it's definitely it. I have it.
That sucks.
I have it.
I tell you what, though,
I can hear other people around the office. I hear them like coughing and sneezing and sniffling. I'm like, fuck. I know I have it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't blame them. Come to work sick because you don't want to waste all your PTO days on sick days.
You need the money. You need the PTO time.
Yeah, and you still want to be able to take, PTO to go see your family or take a trip or whatever it is. You don't want to waste your PTO time on.
I just feel like we have negated what we learned during COVID. And that's just that.
100%.
Stop fucking spreading that shit, dude.
At least your company, we, especially me. If I truly feel sick, I stay home and work from home. I just tell my boss. It's not even a big deal.
You have that flexibility. It's working for a larger company where they implement policies and just say this is the way it is, and you're like, fuck. Well, that's gonna. I think it's also gonna hurt business because it's like, well, we need that guy to work, and he would be fine working from home, but he's not allowed to. So, and on his side, he's like, he has. Well, the guy I work with has 5 kids. He's like, he needs that money. It's not.
And he needs his PTO for things like to do with his kids, like to be able to actually have quality time and give his kids some experiences.
He's gonna hurt as far as like he needs that time. He needs to save that time for family time and spending time with his kids, and then not getting paid or using that using that PTO time for something that can be easily solved with by letting him work from home,
right?
Or letting everyone work from home when they're sick. That's it's me bitching about corporate policies.
Yep, it is what it is. You mentioned
my weight loss
for
is down to
softball.
about 25 pounds now, though.
Jesus, dude.
I said I did say that. Well, I also ate a big fucking lunch today. I brought my normal lunch today, but then I heard the director say she grabbed someone and said, "Buy everyone lunch." And I was like,
yeah.
hell yeah!
You know what? You're in that sweet spot where you not only can, but you actually probably should just keep eating. If you're dropping weight like that, like, keep eating. Keep doing everything you're doing because you're not losing strength.
I would say if I keep eating, if I start eating more, then that may negate what I'm like.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry. Yeah.
I'm going to just keep doing what I'm doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. Now, I will say this, because one of your goals was to put more muscle mass on, you probably do need to eat more.
Yeah, to put up muscle. I mean, strength-wise, not much of a difference.
Yeah, you're not losing strength. You're losing weight, which means you're getting lean. You're burning fat. You know, that's...
actually, this is the fat loss.
2 minus 1 equals 1, so to put muscle mass on, you're probably going to need to figure out how to eat more so you're at a calorie surplus. Anyway, we're getting down a rabbit hole that we...
Yeah, I'm actually okay with my current level of muscle mass.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, I'm trying to grow in certain areas, but I'm actually pretty satisfied with where I'm at. It's just, I'm actually okay with. I'm actually happier more with reducing fat. I think that's
would be
healthier route to go.
Yeah,
and
I mean, getting older, you know.
That's the thing. I know how to build muscle. Now I have added in. This is gonna sound a little bro science. I have added in what I have been doing the past couple of years is I haven't been focusing on arms. I've started focusing on arms this year, where it's like, I'm doing bicep curls. Where I said I'm never doing bicep curls again because this is fucking a waste of time. But it's like when you're at the gym, you're talking to some guys, and you're like, all right, well, I'm done with my workout, but I still want to talk with the guys, so let's just throw in some.
Yeah, it's an accessory exercise, and it's actually
there's some cute girls around. Fuck, I'm gonna stay longer. Let's be productive here. And I also heard that girls like arms on guys.
In my experiences, yeah, because I don't get a six pack. I just don't. Even when I get lean, I can get some definition, but it's not a six pack by any means. So for me, it's arms.
That's like I got definition in the ab region. It's not a six pack. I think it's never gonna get there.
I do need to get back in the gym because you're getting ready for flag football to start up again. We're actually gearing up for softball. That's my Friday team, the Sandlot. We're actually supposed to start tomorrow. I'll be honest, I'm not super confident about it just because every day this week so far they've canceled all the games. So
if
we don't play, what's that?
You said they canceled the games?
Yeah. So I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as far as I know, all the games got canceled. So we're scheduled tomorrow. If we don't, then we'll start next week. And then my Wednesday team, Old Balls, we start on Wednesday next week. We're scheduled to start on Wednesday next week. So that's what's coming up. We've been house hunting, as you know. We've looked at probably 8 houses so far. And we actually submitted an offer last night for a house that we were pretty excited about. Unfortunately, I got the news right before we jumped on to record that our offer was not accepted. Somebody came in with an offer that, even if we knew about it, we wouldn't have been able to compete with it. Both our agent and the seller's agent said they've never really seen it before. Somebody came in way above asking, and they didn't ask for closing costs or the buyer's commissions to be paid by the seller. So that's kind of crazy. That's, even if we knew that, we weren't gonna compete with it and try and beat it out. We put in what we firmly believe was an aggressive but fair offer within our budget. We actually even wrote a letter to the sellers, the current owners, you know, just to kind of give them a little story about our goals, why we like their house, and you know why we'd love to be the next owners. But as it turns out, you know, money talks. Somebody came in higher and they took that offer. Can't blame them. So yeah, coming up, the house hunt is going to continue, and along with that, I am actually going to start prepping for my next trip out to Dayton, which is going to include a side trip up to Chicago before I come back to Kansas City, all driving. So if you're curious what that looks like, Kansas City to Dayton, Ohio, to Chicago, back to Kansas City, Missouri. It's going to be pretty aggressive because I think I'm going to have to do it twice in the next 8 weeks. So that's going to hurt a little bit. And then even after that, so working on Dad's house, and then in Dayton, and then I'm going to help him get moved in Chicago. And then I'm going to do it again. And then after that, once we get him moved.
Moving Chicago to where?
So he's in that Airbnb right now.
Just breaking news that I don't even know about?
Well, he has to be out of there. The Airbnb reservation ends at the end of March.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And we were going to extend it, but there was already another reservation. So we are... Either way, it's better. He's going to rent an apartment for a while.
Okay. How long's the lease? By the way, this is breaking news to me.
We're not sure yet what we're going to do. Maybe we were going to do 12 months. We might do 6 months because I just don't... Once the house is finished in Dayton, we're going to put it on the market. And, you know, being on my own house hunt, I don't foresee it taking, call it 4 or even 3 months to sell. So that would put Dad at about 6 months. So hopefully he can look for a house and be ready to go by the time a 6-month lease would be up. So that's kind of the plan as of literally last night. That's what we're working on. So once we get that squared away, once we get Dad squared away with an apartment for the time being, then I'll still be making the trips back to Dayton, but it won't be Dayton, then Chicago, and then back to Kansas City for a while. So, but yeah, that's coming up. If you want to make a trip out, let me know. We'll coordinate that way. We're there at the same time. But other than that, yeah, that's what I've got going on. Softball, house hunting, trips to Dayton and Chicago coming up. And that, for me, is Hey Dad, Watch This. Alex already talked about football coming up.
I didn't talk about last Friday. I was going for a walk around my apartment complex. Found out a neighbor's dog got loose.
Uh-oh.
I saw it. I was like, I was just walking, trying to finish up my. I wanted to get 15,000 steps. I got 50,000 steps. I'm like, all right, I'm
nice.
Here. And I saw. I was like, is that a raccoon or is that a dog? It was dark outside. It was a dog. The dog was black.
Oh.
I stopped, and I saw their neighbors kind of stopped, or I could tell they're trying to find a way to get the dog back, but the dog got loose because it busted through the screen on the window.
Oh, jeez. At least you're kind of... It's gated, right? Like you're... Oh, it's not. Oh, shit.
There's a busy street that we had to take into account, so...
Oof.
I was like, I'm a dog person. That's just the way it is. And I was like, I can't let this dog... This is not the first time this has happened to, where I helped go get a dog back. So I was like, I'm going to help these people try to get their dog back. I was really tired because this was Friday. I got my steps in. So I kind of convened with them, and we were trying to figure out a way to get this dog back. It was 3 of us, and then that search party grew and grew and grew, and it was trying to get this dog. And at some point, it ran to a part of the apartment complex where I don't know if it was going to be able to access another part of the complex that's going to lead to the main
Street.
Yeah, so we saw it run towards an area, and we said, holy shit, can it get through to a certain area where it's going to lead to the main street? And so I just booked it. I just fucking started sprinting towards that. I had to go through a fucking maze of streets, of roads, and start running, and I almost got fucking hit by a car with one of our neighbors.
Dude.
Started running after this thing, and then as soon as I got to that part where the dog was going to pop through, I was like, oh, it can't fit through those bars. I briskly walked back to where the search party was, and our neighbor who almost ran over me was there. He's like, oh, it's all good, bro. They told me everything. He's like, he was pretty pissed off. I can tell he's a little pissed off, but he understood what's told him. So
that's a cool story, man. Like the neighborhood, like kind of banding together to help, keep a dog safe. I think that's a cool story.
Eventually, one of the girls was able to the dog actually walked back to the apartment where it popped out of, and one of the more female neighbors was able to just approach it and just be like, and snatch it up. The dog allowed her to pick him up.
Oh, that's cool.
Everyone else got closer and it just fucking take off.
Like treats didn't work or anything?
We had treats and it was not working.
No shit. Damn.
Yeah, so we're able to give it back to its owners.
Millie would have been everybody's best friend if everybody had a treat, right? Like trying to get her attention.
So with that, I exceeded 20,000 steps for the day.
Yeah. I think you sounds like you probably went from 15,000 to 20,000 in a hurry when you were running.
Yeah, I mean the running wasn't that long. It was like a full like this is urgency. I was definitely moving with urgency and running, and then it was like, well, there's blinding lights in the car.
If you're going through like a few turns, you got a whole bunch of stutter steps in there. It's good for you. It's good shit.
I don't run that much, so it was one of those like, boom, go.
Yeah.
I don't know how my body's gonna take this, but it took it.
That's awesome. That's cool. I like that.
This is my Friday night.
Well, I feel like that's a perfect segue into our new segment that Alex kind of started, and we.
Let's do it.
Nobody wants this.
Nobody wants this. All right, I'm still taking a break from the bars, which is a good move. As far as progression goes with Work Girl, nothing new. I feel like I'm starting to exceed my bandwidth, and you might see why soon. Even with Blondie, it's been very baseline. Even though I just saw her tonight, and we kind of had a cute exchange. Even though we actually had a cute exchange earlier this week too. But last week it is one of those awful moments. Last week I did tease that another player has entered the tournament.
Yeah, you did.
I still don't have a nickname for her, but the guys around the gym refer to her as the new girl. She is blonde. She dyes her hair. Same as Blondie. Blondie and New Girl both dyed their hair blonde. I met her at the gym, of course. And last Sunday, I worked out. I went for a walk because I do get my steps in. And then once I got back from my walk to the park, I did stop by the gym because that's where I leave my water bottle. And I saw that New Girl's working out. And I've talked to her before, but I decided to converse with her, which is odd. Usually people say don't talk to girls when they're working out, but I break the rules because
you got to pick your spots, right? You don't do it mid-set. That's for sure.
No, yeah, exactly. I may have done it mid-set. I don't know. I really break the rules, but it works. So she's new to the area, and she's mentioned before that she hasn't walked to the beach yet. A few times I've spoken to her. So while she was working out, and she was actually working out and doing her laundry at the same time. So while I was talking to her, she said, "Oh, I got to throw my clothes into the dryer." So I was like, "Okay, cool." And this is actually a good point to end our conversation. So she went to go to the laundry room, and I went to go back to my apartment. I also had to do laundry, so I started grabbing my shit, started doing my laundry. And as I was doing my laundry, I ran into one of our guy neighbors who also goes to the gym, works out, kind of one of the frequenters, guys I talk to a lot when I'm in the gym. And he said he was going down to the beach to meet up with one of our other guy neighbors who's also a gym guy. So I'm okay. I might meet you down there. I'm in the middle of doing laundry, so I'm gonna finish that off. I might go. I'll walk down to the beach and look for you guys. As I continued to do my laundry, I kind of had this idea where I was like, "What if I ask New Girl to come down to the beach with me?"
Yeah, you know what? You kind of water it down a little bit too by saying, "Yeah, I'm meeting some of the other folks from the neighborhood. You wanna join us?"
Yeah, I didn't tell her that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have her number, so I was like, I don't know how I'm going to reach her. So I know where she lives. She lives right by the laundry room, right by the gym, because she told me. So I was thinking, like, should I just go up to her place and knock on her door? Would that be creepy if I just went up to her place and started and asked her to ask her? So I did have, like, in my head when I was doing laundry, thinking about this, I did have like 2 pop culture references that popped in my head, and you got me ready to screen share this. As of right now, first thing that popped in my head was you. Am I gonna be?
Are you about to be that guy?
Neighbor that stalks girls that live by him, or stalks girls in general, and become the serial killer? Is that how she's gonna view me? I'm like, is this gonna happen? But there's another pop culture reference that popped in my head, which I'm gonna click on right now. If you're a fan of The Office, you know this. It is Michael Scott quoting Wayne Gretzky. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. That's hilarious.
My answer to is this going to be creepy was yes, it will be creepy, but fuck it, I'm going to do it anyways.
Fuck so yeah, dude.
Her door in the middle of doing laundry, knocked on her door, which scared the shit out of her. She peeked through the blinds on the window. She saw it was me. Opened the door, and I just told her, like, hey, I'm walking down the beach in about 30 minutes. Do you want to come along? And her response sounded like a yes, but with room to change her mind and flake out at the last second. I was like, okay, cool. She's like, are you going to come back in 30 minutes? I said, yeah, sure, I'll come back in 30 minutes. So I finished doing my laundry, and I was kind of prepared for her to flake out, but also I wanted to be prepared for if she actually, wanted to go through with it. So if she would have flaked out, I probably would not have gone down. I would have just been like, all right, I'll finish doing my laundry, clean my apartment, because I have a lot in my apartment. So I wanted to prepare for her to actually follow through with this. So I took a shit, which put me over the 30-minute mark. Then I went down to her place and knocked on her door. She opened it, and she was ready to go. I'm like, all right.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So we started walking down. It's a good amount of time to walk to the beach. And of course, we're talking down, and I can kind of tell that she forgot my name. But I didn't want to, I kind of wanted to give her an out. So I said, hey, I don't want to scare the shit out of you next time I want to talk to you. And I knock on her door. So what's your phone number? So she gave me her phone number, and I, typed it in, texted her, this is
Alex.
Nice. Before she got that, she just flat out said, so what's your name again? She's very direct, which I appreciate. And I was like, oh, it's Alex. And she looked at her phone and said, okay, I got you. And then we're talking about shit that you talk about on a date.
Oh, yeah? So are you single? Any kids? Exes? Crazy exes?
Well, yeah, she kind of told me about that before. And I did mention this last week where she got out of a long-term relationship.
Okay.
But at some point she did ask me very directly, "How old are you?" And she would answer, "I'm sorry, it's very direct." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." As an older guy, there are different ways to handle that type of question when you're talking to a younger female, much younger female. And one strategy I did pick was I said, "Well, do you want to guess?" And I immediately said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm 44." And because I decided that I don't want to play games. I don't want to give bullshit. So I think she appreciated that. But then that also led to her asking me about marriage and kids and stuff of that nature. She told me she does not drink anymore. I told her that I do. Obviously.
Is there a reason she doesn't drink? It became an issue for her, or she just doesn't drink anymore?
I did not get into that.
Okay.
I will eventually, and I feel like she's not gonna have a problem telling me.
Yeah.
We finally got to the beach, and it was kind of like, well, none of us brought towels. Do we just walk back, or do we go out on the beach? And by the way, it was a beautiful day. It was a phenomenal day. It was a great day to be at the beach. So it was packed.
Did you bring any drinks with you or anything, or you just walked down there?
We just walked down there.
Okay.
She didn't bring a bikini though. She was wearing a bikini, but it was underneath her clothes. But she didn't bring a towel either. So we just kind of took off our shoes and we went down on the beach and sat down, picked a spot, sat down. I did decide that as far as my guy neighbors,
they're on their own.
Yeah, dude, I'm with a girl. I'm not gonna try to find you guys.
I think they would have understood, dude.
I did a quick look around for half a second. Like, nope, can't see them. Couldn't find you guys. I'm with a new girl, so we just sat there for a while talking, and then eventually we decided it's time to walk back. And it definitely, it was not my intention for this to be a date. But it did look like a date. It did sound like a date. And it did feel like a date.
Did it end like a date?
I'm still saying it was not a date. I feel like she kind of pushed it toward that direction. Hey. It's also like if you're being the outside looking in and be like, Alex, what the fuck did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, and also, by the way, when she's asking all that shit, I think she's interested. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I do too. So we were walking back. I did take her through a slightly different route on the way home because I wanted to, given she's new to the area, I wanted her to see the park, which is on the way to the beach. So I took her up that way. Then we eventually got back to our apartment complex. We walked by the pool where I saw some people from the gym hanging out, which includes the guys I was supposed to meet down there. So we got back to
you just give one of these.
No, you wouldn't be able to see that.
Oh, okay.
We were walking, but we got back to our respective areas where our apartments are, and she lives near the gym, so she is as far as walking goes, from my front door to her front door, it's like a 11-second walk.
Nice.
And it's steps. No, maybe nice. So we parted ways. I got back to my place. I had to I wanted to clean up my apartment. Stuck my key in my door. Given this is a beautiful day, I decided when my key was in my door, I decided, no, it's just too nice of a day. I'm going down to the pool to hang out with the guys. So I decided to go down to hang out by the pool with the guys. Quickly learned that they saw me with her and made some comments. And that's kind of a whole new. I don't want to keep going down that road.
Yeah, I would say be careful with that one, because if you don't want it to look like you went running your buddies to brag, you know what I mean?
No, maybe I did. No. They saw me. I was going there because it was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
But since then, the guys at the gym have been talking about me and how fast I just moved in on the new girl.
Hey,
and
you still have it up there. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And sometimes you got to be a quicker draw than the other guy.
She has started coming to the gym more often since we started hanging out, which results in me staying at the gym a little bit longer than I anticipated.
So here's what I heard. I heard you say we started hanging out. So there was one time you went out to the beach. Has there been a second hangout?
Nope, just me texting her, getting her to come to the gym while the guys are there. But it's kind of funny.
You need to set up a next step, though.
Well, I'll say it. One thing I tell the guys is that she has seen another dude. So she's actually with him right now. But
okay. So you gotta play the safe zone for a minute.
Ex-boyfriend that she's lived with. So there's some stuff going on there. So
yeah.
Being a little, I'm walking on. I'm being a little delicate with that one.
Yeah, I got you. No, I'm with you on that one.
It is kind of funny because when she has been coming down to the gym, I'm gonna bring back Blondie. Blondie gets there a little bit earlier. By the way, they're both blondes.
I thought we were talking about Blondie.
No. This New Girl?
Yeah, I thought New Girl was Blondie.
No, New Girl is a blonde, but she's not Blondie.
Oh, okay.
If I could just say their names, it'd be a lot easier, but I don't say their names.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
I want to give her a better name than New Girl. I don't want to call her Blondie too either. It's kind of funny because Blondie gets there earlier. Blondie's the original one that whole started me, being social and all that shit and flirting with girls. She usually gets there earlier.
To the beach. So you walk to the beach with Blondie, not New Girl.
No. I walked to the beach with New Girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, gotcha. Got it all. I'm a little more aligned now. Okay.
So typically Blondie's there earlier.
Right.
I do. Then I get there, and she finishes up, a few minutes after I arrive. So that's when me and her have those cute exchanges. New Girl, as she comes to the gym, she gets there a little bit later. And it's almost like the timing's perfect where as I flirt with Blondie, and then we have our cute exchanges, which includes a goodbye flirt, to say the least. As she leaves, I get back in the gym, and New Girl arrives at the gym. And one guy actually asked me about it. Because this was
did you have this planned?
Sometime this week when all the guys were talking about Alex moving in on the New Girl. And then I got her. First off, she and I were texting while at the gym. I was talking to the guy. Dude, our gym is pretty much a frat house. And we're talking, and I'm talking to her. I'm texting her, and I'm talking to the guys. And she texted me saying, "Is the gym packed?" I said, "It's okay." And she texted me, "Is the Smith machine open?" I look at one of the guys who's on the Smith machine. I said, "Hey, how many more sets you got?" He's like, "Why, are you asking because the girl's asking you?" I said, "No, dumbass, because a guy's asking you, fucking homo." He goes, "Oh, I'm going to do this and this." I'm like, so I texted back, like, "No, it's not open yet." And then like, some time goes by. He's like, "Hey, the guy was like, hey, you want me to end my sets?" He's like, "No, dude, you fucking finish your sets. Do what you got to do. She's not going to fucking control us. Control me. I'm not a simp." And he's like, "Okay, whatever." So he's working out, and then she texted me back a few minutes later saying, "Is it open now?" And I said, my response to her was, "Come down here and find out." By the way, she lives, as far as her front door to the gym door, it's about 30 feet. 35 feet. Maybe 40. I don't know. So I'm going to talk to the guys eventually and be like, if they're talking about us, you got to be cognizant of she might be able to hear you. Don't make her uncomfortable. So she actually, while the guy was still on the Smith machine, she actually walked in. Yeah. I didn't know she was going to come in. I was talking to the guy on the Smith machine. He was like, "Is she coming down?" I said, "You know what? I'm pretty charming, but I'm not that charming." It's like Alex charm is pretty damn good. To get her down there, I need Alex charm plus the Smith machine being available. You know, I could keep doing her thing. So she's not coming down, but she came down.
Oops.
And as soon as she walked in, she went toward the Smith machine because the guy that was working on it was we were being guys and just talking to each other. He kind of knew. He's like, "Oh, I just got one more set, I'm done." So I think he kind of set his set short because of me. But I did stay there a little bit longer than planned.
Why not?
And she works out pretty fast, so she did all she wants, and I kind of talked to her while all that shit was going on. And then she left. Well, we're all still in there working out because guys work out longer than girls. And the guy was like, "So is that your girl?" I said, "No, I'm trying to figure out how to handle that question." And I said,
"Not currently."
No, dude, we just met, and she's seen another dude, and whatever. And I said, no. But yeah, so fucking back off. And
you're like,
his immediate question after was, "What about Blondie? You talk to her a lot." I was like, "God damn it, you guys are fucking observant." That's what I had to kind of figure out how to quickly maneuver around that question.
You just say, "Yep."
I know that people have noticed my interaction with Blondie because it is very, very flirtatious.
Here's my thing: have you asked her out yet at all?
I've asked Blondie to hang out, and she kind of didn't give me the answer I wanted.
Doesn't give you a no, but doesn't give you a yes either.
Yeah, so I just kind of put it off, and then with New Girl, it's kind of like, well, it's time to make a decision as far as which direction I need to go.
Well, you can keep hanging out with her, and if one of the other girls asks it, it's easy to be like, "Oh no."
Why the fuck is that motherfucking fire truck? Seriously, dude, what the hell?
Somebody on fire? Something on fire?
Is that an ambulance? No, it's not it. Yep, an ambulance.
Oh shit.
Well, okay, whatever. So the dude asked me about Blondie. He would throw the name out there. So I kind of gave him the rundown about, I like her a lot. Without saying that I like her, but kind of tell him the story about, I was very unfriendly for a long time, and then she kind of brought me back out. She brought me out to being, I warmed up to her, and she brought me to being a lot more friendly without giving him too much details. He's a kid. He's like 22, 23 years old.
Yeah, don't give too much information because he'll totally throw you under the bus.
He's just curious, and I can tell you a lot of times he just says things out of curiosity. But he asked me about New Girl and Blondie at the same time, and so I had to figure out how to navigate around those questions, which is good because I'm going to have to. That's not going to be that's probably not going to be the last. That's not going to be the last. I'm going to have to navigate around those questions. Yeah. But
you just say like
it's
just say like, I don't know, I'm just a friendly guy, you know.
I mean, since me and New Girl, New Blondie, I need a better name for her. So, yeah, I'll figure it out. We'll call her New Girl from now. But since we hung out, like I said, she's been coming to the gym more often, and we've had some pretty cute exchanges. One that I definitely planned out where so there's a scale at the gym, and I frequently measure myself, which is why I know how much weight I've been losing. So I knew I wanted to kind of play a game with her around that, where I go on the scale, measure myself, and then she saw me measure myself on the scale, and she said, "There's a scale there?"
Measure like just weight, or is there like something to measure too, like a tape or something?
It's like a digital scale that.
Oh, okay.
It tells you how much you weigh. Excuse me. So she's like, "Is there a scale there?" I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, that's bad for mental health." I was like, "Yeah, whatever." She's like, and I was like,
"It's bad for some people's mental health for sure."
Yeah. So like, you want to guess how much I weigh? I had this planned. It's kind of, I wanted to play a game with her. She's like, "Okay." She looked at me. She goes, she's like, "I don't know how much guys weigh. 210 pounds?" I went, "Motherfucker, really?" I jumped on the scale and I weighed it at like 176. She's like, "Okay, cool." What I did not expect is that she jumped on the scale right after me.
No shit.
And I was like, I just turned my head and said, I'm not going to look. She's like, "Whatever, just fucking look." I was like, girls are definitely not into guys. Girls are a lot more self-conscious about their weight.
Yeah. Generally speaking, we're just talking about generalities.
So I'll give you a little bit of like physical details about about New Girl. She's pretty skinny, not super skinny. She is my height. She is about 5'7", maybe taller. If she put on heels, I'm gonna look like a fucking short king next to her.
That's okay.
No, Blondie is comparison. Blondie is shorter than me, but she put on heels. She's taller than me. I don't know what heels she puts on. I've always seen her in heels once, and they may have been like excessive, or it gives her like 5 inches. So, new Blondie got on the scale. Totally being open to me seeing what the results are, and it was 124 pounds. But she said she wants to put on more weight. Given it kind of gives you a little bit of what her physique is like. So I think there's going to be an ongoing thing. What I do not have a plan for though is I think at some point the time that Blondie is there and the time that New Girl's there is going to overlap.
Of course it is.
And
you guys all live in the same damn complex. Same thing with the brunette girl that I can't remember. Cold girl or whatever.
Oh, Ice Queen?
Ice Queen, that was it.
That overlaps all the fucking time.
Oh, okay.
Ice Queen's been there with Blondie. Ice Queen's been there when the guys were talking about me and New Girl, and I was like,
ah, shit. But she's got a boyfriend anyway, right?
Yeah. But it's also like I don't. Ice Queen gets mad. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference because she's always mad. She always hates my guts.
Well, who cares? She's got a boyfriend.
Yeah. My scale game, my scale like guessing game with New Girl is going to be an ongoing thing. It's just a matter of if Blondie is going to be around to see that and what she's going to think. But it's also like, been talking to Blondie for a long time. And
yeah.
I don't know how much progress that's been, but
there's
a
saying for that too. I think it's called shit or get off the pot.
Blondie and I also have really cute exchanges, including one today. So it's kind of that's why I said earlier that I might be exceeding my bandwidth because there's also a Blondie number 3.
Oh boy!
Which I think in a previous episode I kind of mentioned her or hinted at her. Where
and you said the New Girl is seeing somebody.
Yes.
Okay.
She's with him right now.
Gotcha. Well, yeah.
But I don't think. From what she told me, it's kind of like she's seeing him, but I don't know if she wants to see him a whole lot longer. She might just be saying that because she, because everybody wants this.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's part of the game too. So,
but Blondie number 3,
you can always float it out there. By the way, before you move on, you can always float out there like, hey, I don't know. Be like, I'm sure, I don't know. Put out there like, well, I'm not one to encroach, but if you decide that you don't want to see him anymore, I'd love to take you out. Something like that. I don't know.
So Blondie number 3.
Blondie number 3, man. I'm actually writing this down because I can't keep track of them.
Yeah, dude. That's why I said I'm exceeding my bandwidth. I did mention in a previous episode that when I was working out hard on a Saturday doing squats, a cute girl walked into the gym and she said something to me. Yes, so she started talking to me, and I was like, "This girl's cute, but I'm really intense right now because I'm doing it's a Saturday when I'm
you're focused,
really like dialed in, and I'm doing squats, so it's like I gotta fucking dial in."
Yeah.
I said once I'm done doing squats, I'm gonna fucking talk to this girl. I'm gonna introduce myself and. She's kind of passing by, did a really, really quick workout, and then left.
So wait, what did she say to you?
It was more like something like the door was open or something. I don't remember, dude. I was dialed in. But, she was cute. And then to add to that, I was walking around a couple days after that because I was trying to get my 10,000 steps. Ran into her. It looks like she was packing her car with some shit. And so we said hi to each other. But I definitely got these vibes of myself where I was like, am I going to be this guy again? She's cute. She's also another taller girl. But she was flashing me the smile. She's getting a little flirtatious in a very, very cute, small time that I saw her. So I was like, I need to go find that girl's name and talk to her. So That's another one that's be like. That's what I'm talking about. Like I might be exceeding my bandwidth because I'm going for Blondie number 3. There's Blondie number 1, the original. Blondie number 2 is New Girl. Blondie number 3 might be like another new girl. I don't know. She seemed like she was new. But I gotta figure that one out. Like I kind of want that too because obviously there's new girls with a guy right now. Blondie number 1. I'm not sure. I'll go into it in another future episode, but I don't know what's going on with her. She might actually be with she might be involved with another guy, but she might also like the attention that I give her. So I'm trying to figure that shit out.
Let's say here's the thing: you're not exceeding bandwidth if they're seeing somebody else also. You know, so I'm exceeding
my bandwidth because I can't fucking keep track of them.
Oh, all right, I gotcha.
So I talked about last week where I talked about the whole zombie apocalypse and how I rank these people. Rank these girls. So I said number 1 was Ravenhair. Number 2 was Blondie. Number 3 was
Ravenhair. I forgot about Ravenhair.
Ice Queen. Oh, there's another story with Ravenhair. I just can't get to it because it's gonna take longer to tell these stories. I'll tell it next week. Number 3 was Ice Queen. Number 4 was the girl from work because I haven't seen her at the gym. So New Girl, easily number 3. Which is she's above the girl from work, who I've pretty much cut out just because of bandwidth. I think I put her above Ice Queen. I think I'm gonna put New Girl at number 3. So okay. Ravenhair number 1. By the way, Ravenhair's married. And I'll get into this next week. I spent time with her and her husband. I love those guys. I love them.
Well, that's not that's not part of your bandwidth then. That's just...
No. It's more... that kind of eases my bandwidth. I might use Ravenhair to help me with this shit.
There you go.
Definitely number 1. Number 2 is Blondie. Number 3 is New Girl. Number 4 is Ice Queen. And number 4, far 4, she's way down there, is going to be the girl from work.
What about Blondie number 3?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to talk to her still. She was flashing me smiles, though.
There you go. Yeah. Work it out, dude. Work it out.
But, so, I think I'm taking too much time with... Everybody wants this. I do feel like that. Me and
hey, leave a cliffhanger on them. Leave a cliffhanger on them. Yeah. Let's bring them back next week.
There's gonna be some new stuff going on with. I feel like there's gonna be ongoing stuff going with New Girl. I did come up with a better name for her. New Girl is actually what fucking the guys out here called her. Alex is going to give out a New Girl.
Yeah, I'll be honest. So it sounds like she's kind of closing out on the current guy. If you know what I mean.
I don't know. I can't say
that curtain's closing. They're just trying to like.
I would say that she's with him right now. So I'm not gonna. I won't say that.
That's why I said it's not closed yet. I'm just saying it's. I'm not saying it's closed yet. I'm just saying it's closing. Like they're winding down.
I will say that.
But until that's wound all the way down, you can talk to all of them.
New Girl knows more about me than Blondie or any other girl here. Just because we spent too much time together.
Okay.
And none of that talk was about football. Blondie and Ravenhair know. Actually, Ravenhair knows a lot about me now. Because of a story I won't get into until next week. But Blondie knows about me in football. Refresher, Blondie is a Packers fan. She knows I'm a Bears fan. Her mom is from where we were born in Elgin. I didn't get into details as to why that happened. I was a little too shocked when I found that out because the whole Packers thing would kind of put me into a spiral. But I don't know, just the way that me and New Girl are just it's a lot more open. Like I told you, New Girl is very direct where she's like, how old are you? Okay, well, what do you think about kids and getting married and all this? And she's like, I'll tell you, New Girl's 30 years old.
How old is she?
30.
Oh, okay.
She's very direct. 30. I spoke with my ex-boy. I spoke with a boyfriend, which is why I had to move. I'm about to see another dude. Okay. From here. Where are you from? Okay.
She's not committed to that dude, so you can totally go out with her. You can ask her out.
I think she's open to spending time with me and him at different times, but I'm also open to spending time with her and trying to figure out. This is where the whole bandwidth thing goes, where I can't figure out who's number one, where it's New Girl or Blondie, and I feel like I was closing out on Blondie, but I kind of want to give Blondie one more try. And if that doesn't work, and there's also Blondie 3, where I'm like, let me see where that goes. And I'm not even talking about the girls I've met who walk their dogs.
We haven't actually gone out on a date with any of them, so
yeah,
everything's fair game. You're not doing anything wrong.
Time with Blondie, she kind of, didn't. Her way didn't seem interested. Like Blondie just seems to categorize me as, a guy she likes from the gym, or sometimes randomly on in the parking lot. That's just kind of a relationship. Where New Girl was like, right off I knew her for a few days. She's like, yeah, I'll hang out with you. And then we talked, and we pretty connected since then.
Yeah. Sounds like she's got a hook in, but sounds like she's got a couple hooks in other places too.
Here's the thing, though, with New Girl, I'm probably gonna tell her about Blondie. She told me about her ex-boyfriend and some guys she see. And we're like, you know what? I've been crushed on this girl that's our neighbor.
I wouldn't say that because you haven't. To be honest, I don't think there's anything to tell because you haven't even gone out with her.
It's more of like let's face it, dude. We're old, and one of the benefits of being old is that we're better communicators. And I'm there to tell her that I'm not going to give you bullshit. Which I'll tell New Girl, and I've been telling Blondie. Well, I haven't told Blondie. That's kind of something I'll tell Blondie. Where it's like I'm not going to give you bullshit. That's why I told New Girl when she asked me how old I was, and I said, "Well, you want to guess?" And I said, "You know what? Fuck that. I'm 44." I just kind of told her shit. I'm like, I'm not gonna bullshit you. Here it is. Here's the information.
Good for you. Good for you, man.
New Girl knows my age, a good amount about me. She even knows my weight. And I know her age and her weight and a good amount about her. For Blondie, we haven't really, after 4 months, we haven't even gotten that.
Honestly, I feel like with, I think, New Girl, you can push that one and essentially find out how serious she is with the other dude. Like, just go out with her, and
I'll say go out. If I can fit in, because God, me and New Girl talk a lot more than me and Blondie.
Sounds like New Girl just wants to keep things casual.
Me and Blondie have more flirtatious exchanges by far, and it is very public. So people see us doing this, but also very public is that New Girl is a new girl. So guys will take notice, and they see 44-year-old Asian guy move in on that shortly after she moves in.
Yeah.
So then that becomes a topic of conversation. And then being the fact that I was able to get her to come into the gym while we were all there. She did her workout. People saw that. And then she left. And then people were asking me questions about it. And I was like, I had to answer them. It is a hot topic. And then right now, I think that's some point.
They want to keep talking about it. You got to show them this one.
Those conversations will keep going on when I'm not there. And then Blondie's going to hear about it. And
that's what you tell these guys. Got to be quicker than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
something that's been going through my head too is that there is a stain that goes around when it comes to this type of thing. Let's do a quick refresher right here. I am meeting girls at the gym. Where's the gym? In my apartment complex.
Home.
These are all neighbors of mine.
Yeah.
There is a stain that goes, "Do not shit where you eat."
That's more about work.
No.
I tell you what, you know what you're living in right now? You're living in fucking, what was that other show? Not 90210. What was the other one?
Melrose Place.
Melrose Place. You're living in motherfucking Melrose Place right now.
It came out when we were at the pool. It's something about a TV show. So I'm going to talk about, like, this has been going through my head lately. 2 common things going around saying, one is, do not shit where you eat. My response to that is another saying, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Watch how I fucking do this. If I fuck this up, it'll be legendary.
And I mean, don't shit where you eat. That's synonymous with don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's more about a work thing. Like, don't shit where you eat. Like,
it's also where you live. Somewhere.
I disagree with that.
Where you go to commonly.
I disagree with that.
That saying came up about, what is it, 2016 right now? Sorry, 2026 right now. So that saying came up a lot with me and my roommates and neighborhood friends back in 2014 when it came to my roommate and a girl that lived across the street from us.
Well, that's different if you guys are both chasing the same girl, you know.
Hold on. Let me finish this up.
Right.
My roommate got involved with a neighbor girl. They got married and they have a kid and they're together right now.
Oh, that's cool.
So I remember us talking about, and our buddies saying, do not shoot where you eat. But that is a situation where it worked out.
Yeah.
Will this work out? I don't know. But new girl has more information than anyone here. Well, female-wise. The guys know how old I am. The guys ask me. Blondie has never asked me how old I am. Blondie has told me how old she is and never asked me how old I am.
How old is she?
20. One of the reasons why I don't
20 something.
I hold back some information on Blondie is because of the whole age gap thing. But you know what? Fuck it. She's 27. So we were 17 years apart. Which is why I've stressed that she started flirting with me first. It's not like some old dude approaching her. But the guys, all the guys know how old I am. They ask, how old are you? I'm 44.
Dude, younger girls like older guys.
Well, yeah, there's that. And then I've talked to JR about this. Where he's like, I mentioned before, he's like, yeah, say you're 32. And he was like, you know what? Say you're 28. Dude, you're fine. You look like you're 30. You're 32, but say you're 28.
No, so be the older guy.
I'd say if I was at a bar with random girls, I may play around with that.
Yeah, but not.
These girls are like, you know what? I'm in a
too close to home, dude.
Especially Blondie, because I like Blondie so much. I'm like, you know, I'm in a no bullshit mode with you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you ask me, I'm gonna fucking tell you. But she has not asked me.
I'll say, you know what? And here's the thing: at home, you don't necessarily have to volunteer a whole shitload of information if they're not asking. But don't lie, because
I'm not gonna lie.
Get caught in that one.
I've actually watched videos where people are like, "Oh, how do you handle the situation where you're an older guy dating young girls?" And they say, "Oh, do this," or they talk about, guess my age. And I did weigh that into my decision. I've weighed into my decision with Blondie, and she's never asked me the question, but I said, how am I gonna handle that? And I decided that I'm gonna do a no bullshit approach to it, but she hasn't asked me that. Where fucking new girl, she just fucking directly said that. She said, "How old are you?" And then she tagged on like, "I know that's direct." I said, "That's what I said."
That's what you're saying. I like it.
No. That's what I said. Do you want to guess? And then immediately, like a second later, I said, "You know what? Fuck that. I'm 44. I'm going to take a no bullshit approach to this. I feel like she's direct. I'm going to be direct because I just kind of want that relationship with her. And I kind of want that relationship with Blondie too. But Blondie might not even fucking care. I've had a friend that
neither of them might care. Neither of them might care at all. Like
neither might care because not Blondie. New girl, new Blondie, new Blondie 2. New girl has been. She's She still texts me. She shows up to the gym when I'm talking to her. And I'll probably I might try to spend time with her this weekend too. Well,
Yeah.
depends if I'm sick. I might try to spend time. I feel like I need to figure out what's gonna happen with Blondie. Do you want to spend time with me? I'm gonna throw that ball out there one more time.
Do you have her number yet?
Blondie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a number back in.
Yeah.
Back in
Ask her
December.
out. What are you doing Friday?
I've actually spent time with me, and she kind of puts your foot around this. That's why, like,
get more direct, like you did with the other girl.
The way like New Girl responded to it, where New Girl just immediately was like, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah, do that with.
Like, but I may have been misinterpreting some of the things that Blondie's been saying to me, where she talks about like the same friends from high school that she spent time with her on New Year's and this. And I was like, oh, she's trying to get me to ask her out again? Because last time she's kind of...
Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
Maybe it was just a situational thing. But I feel like I should give Blondie one more try.
Rule of 3, dude. Like, you give it 3.
It's not going to be 3. It's going to be
3 attempts.
And then if she kind of brushes me off, and I know where I stand with Blondie, where I know it can be cute in gym exchanges and random parking lot exchanges, but that's it. And then with New Girl, it's like, hey, let's there's gym, let's go for a walk, let's go do this. Where you at with the guy you're seeing? Where you at with your ex-boyfriend? Okay, cool. And then Blondie number 3. That's kind of exciting because it's like I don't even know her name yet. It's like how do I figure out how to? Well, this is all exciting because I have a flirting strategy with Blondie, which I'm trying to figure out how to structure a flirting strategy with New Girl. But I don't want a lot of stuff to cross over because I feel like something should be exclusive between me and Blondie, and she knows it. I feel like she kind of got to train like a dog, where she knows where I'm gonna do stuff with her hand and stuff like that. Where New Girl, it's kind of like we kind of fist bump. I kind of want to keep it there for a while because I feel like Blondie's gonna see this at some point, or she may have seen this already, and she might ask it and say, I fist bump her, but I also fist bump Charles, and Charles is a dude, and I don't swing that way, but. And then there's also Blondie number 3, whose name I didn't even know yet. Like, she's flashing me smiles every time I see her. But I'm like, well, I don't even know her name, but let me see where that goes too. That's why I know, like I mentioned earlier, there's a bandwidth that I think I'm exceeding. I feel like the girl from work is being pushed out.
You haven't even gone on a date with any of them. You haven't done anything.
I spent a good amount of time with specific ones. Like right now, it's just New Girl and Blondie, and Blondie I spent a good amount of time, but it's been like very short spurts of it. Where New Girl, it's been like we spent like 2 hours together.
Yeah, and you've gone on walks. Where Blondie you just see at the gym, right?
What's that?
Blondie you just see at the gym.
Gym or just randomly walking around, and I find her in the parking lot.
Right. Well, okay, you've never actually left the complex with her.
No.
Gone anywhere that's not on the complex.
I might try to ask her to go for a walk.
Yeah. So you're skipping steps.
Because if she says no, I'm going New Girl and saying,
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What I don't know is that I don't know if Blondie saw me with New Girl last Sunday.
So what? Around. Who cares if she did?
Yeah. I have a little bit of reason to think she did. I'm not going to go into that, but I have a little bit of reason to think she did.
Well, but I think it's a good thing if she did, and then if you ask her out,
or she knows because she, like I said, the guys at the gym have been talking, and I get to the gym later than everyone else. Blondie gets there earlier. The guys get there earlier. There's going to be people talking about Alex and the New Girl.
So?
She might react in a way that I don't know. I don't know if I can anticipate how she's going to react. But we're not dating.
Exactly. Like, you're worrying a whole lot about nothing.
Anyways, we got to move on from this subject because this is getting very
Stay tuned, folks. We're getting another update next week. That, we're just going to leave it there for Nobody Wants This. Moving on, our road to Alex's personal project on YouTube. It's called I Play Nerd. We're talking about toys. We're talking about new gadgets. What's new in your life, possession-wise, that you want to share with us? And I don't really have anything. I got some new things for the Xterra. Just some organizational stuff for the console because I was in there this weekend camping, getting radios and shit out, and realized it was a mess. So I got this this organizer that goes inside the console that I need to install, and then I got this little pocket that hangs on the front side of the console for things like, you know, my sunglasses, or probably not my phone, but you know, sometimes I have business cards or whatever, or I don't know, Ashley's phone when she's in there, she can put it there. And then the last thing I got was, where'd it go? This thing. It's a pad. It's got some pockets on it, but I mostly wanted the pad because I do rest my elbow on my console, but it's not cushioned.
Oh, I do that too.
And it's like it's a little too low, and it's hard. So sometimes that makes my elbow hurt. So I decided to get a pad, and I need to put it on so I can try it out. So,
dude, I put a towel on mine because I had nerve damage. Which from also from doing kettlebell workouts. This is years ago. And they said it's some of that may be from because the way you drive, if you put your arms in a certain point where your elbows are just getting pinched constantly, that could be happening. So I actually have a towel on my console that helps pad it.
Yeah, that's exactly why I got it. I'm actually going to get one for the door too, because a lot of times I drive with, you know, my elbow on the door and then my hand on the steering wheel, and that makes my elbow hurt. So I need to get a pad there too. But those are a little more expensive. So yeah, I got that stuff. I need to put it on. I'm going to put it on this weekend. And yeah, if you remind me, I'll talk about it next week and how it's performing. So that's my contribution to I Play Nerd. I think the only thing I have is, besides that, you know, talked about Dad's house. We're picking out fixtures. So vanities and mirrors and faucets and toilets and all kinds of shit. So when we get further along with that, maybe we'll get some pictures and start sharing those too. But yeah, that's what I got. And we're shopping for shit for our own home, Ashley and me. Washers and dryers and upright freezers, bedroom sets. If there's anything you guys like out there for a new home, let me know. We'd love the suggestions. Decorating tips, organization tricks. Need them all. All right, let's get into some fun stuff. Alex, what do you have for I Play Nerd?
You know, physically, I've not been putting a whole lot of focus on I Play Nerd because of just the way the prices have been going. So I actually do not have anything new. I did finish out a video. Oops, sorry.
Do you need me to share the screen?
No, don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
But I did show that I had a new Flash action figure.
Yeah.
And I finally posted the video because it takes me a long time to make
no shit.
I'm just focusing on other things. And I was like, well, fuck, dude. I have not posted in a long time. This video is going to suck. Posted the video. As of right now, 845 views.
No shit.
In 5 days.
That's cool.
Many months of inactivity. So I was like, well, that happened. Actually, last time I looked at this, it was half that. I looked at it now, I'm like, I just doubled what I just
looked it up. 845 views. You're right.
845 views.
There it is. Whoops.
That is, given this is a lot of
Oh,
timing.
boy. Okay. What'd I do? There we go. Right there. The Flash video. 845 views. That's awesome,
Look at the
dude.
previous video, 156 views. Not a whole lot going on.
Dude. That one video at 156 views has like more views than all my videos combined, so.
I have some that have crossed 1,000, but it's been a long time.
They've been out there for a minute.
A lot of it's because of the YouTube algorithm, where if you go inactive,
it slows down. Oh yeah, here you go, 1.2 thousand.
Master. Oh shit, I haven't looked at that one in a long. I haven't looked at that one in fucking like 5 months.
That's cool. It's good stuff.
There's a big like spectrum of how many views I get for depending on which figure it is, but last one was like it's been the first one in a long time, and it got a good amount of views, and it's still growing. So
that's good, man. That's
I think
cool.
I can show you right now, but I'd say that the last video I was actually able to accomplish, which I did really fast, does have a good amount of views. That is my
cool.
part of iPlay Nerd.
Right on. Well, speaking of views, moving into our final segment of the evening, what you watching? And on the social medias, not only did we post a new podcast, but if you haven't seen this yet, you got to check this out. We posted Alex's first sip reaction to the 19 Crimes Cali collection, the Rosé and the Gold. You guys got to watch it. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know what to tell you. It's fucking funny.
There's a peek into what my kitchen looks like.
Yeah.
So you'll see that I have a Wrigley Field.
I like the skyline napkin that's framed, by the way. And then you opening the fucking rosé. So if you don't know,
it's a white wine. The Cali.
It was. So it's a bubbly. It's a bubbly wine. It's
the Cali Gold.
It's a sparkling wine then. I thought there was the rosé that you uncorked.
The rosé is a screw top.
Oh, okay.
And so I've been constantly checking the. Oh shit! I
highly encourage you to watch that episode. It's only a few minutes.
I watch the Target app because I want to buy more of the Snoop Dogg wine, but it's not on sale anymore.
It was a good one. Yeah, outside of that, to be honest, I haven't been watching much. I've been getting like small clips of, the Cubs at spring training, which, looks good. We've got, I meant to look it up, but I already forgot it. But the Cubs have a shortstop prospect that they've been getting plenty of at-bats and playing time. Let's see if I can find it really quick. He's looking pretty good. He's hitting the ball hard. He's making some plays. Gosh dang it. What the fuck is his name? Let's see if I can find it here. These are all big leaguers. His last name is Jefferson, I think.
Moving on up to the east.
But yeah, he's good looking shortstop. We still have Dansby, so he's not. He'll probably come up a couple times to give Dansby some rest, but I don't think he's gonna be on the opening day roster this year. But he does look pretty decent. PCA and Alex Bregman, our newest acquisition, big time acquisition in the offseason. They are actually not playing with the team right now because they are prepping with the USA team for the World Baseball Classic, and they are both doing some things. Bregman's hit a couple of bombs, and PCA's had a couple opportunities to show off that speed, and they've been putting some teams away. I mean, they're basically just playing against spring training rosters, but they look good. They look real good. We have to get, I have other sports stuff that we're going to talk about Do you have anything as far as movies or shows that you're catching up on?
All right, let's go. So shows. I have not started watching it yet, but I am extending out my Peacock subscription because new season of Ted has come out. Ted is the
the bear. Yeah.
bear.
The movie was originally Mark Wahlberg.
Yep. And when they said they're gonna turn it into a TV show, it sounded really stupid. It is 90s humor. It is like South Park. It's like 90s South Park.
Oh crap! We don't have Peacock, so I don't know if we're gonna get
in the 90s. So that was season 1. I haven't seen season 2. Season 2 dropped today. I don't know how many episodes it is.
Okay.
I want to watch it. I've also been drinking, so I might fall asleep. I might try to watch an episode. But I fell in love with it because it is 90s humor, which is offensive in today's standards. But you got to kind of put yourself back into that because it does happen in the early to mid 90s. So it does, and it feels like a show that you watch in the early to mid 90s.
Cool.
To kind of preface what you might experience there.
Right
so
on.
TV shows, that's what's going on. Movie-wise, I did mention before that I am a huge fan of the Scream franchise. Speaking of 90s. Scream 7 was released last week. I heard it was really, really bad from people that I trust that review movies. So I was like, I'm just going to wait for it to come out on streaming. And then I just said, nope, I'm going to theater. So I did go to the movie theater to watch Scream 7. It does feel like a Scream movie. I say I enjoyed most of it because they did bring back Neve Campbell. This story is centered around her and her family and what goes on with her life. But I'd say the killer review is pretty bad. But the whole movie in general, I still feel like it's enjoyable.
Okay.
It's not the best of the franchise. It's also not the worst of the franchise. It is worth watching if you are a Scream fan. As far as where you decide to watch it, if you're not a huge Scream fan, it's totally okay to just watch it once it comes out and streaming. HBO, hold on, it's Dimension, so I don't know if it's going to be HBO Max or Netflix. I'm not sure what's going to come out on. But what happened before I watched Scream 7? A trailer for a movie that I mentioned, I don't know if it was a year ago or 6 months ago, that is based on Scream, called Scary Movie. This is Scary Movie 6. And the trailer was shown in a private event, I think about a year ago. And they brought back the Wayans brothers. Reminder, this is a spoof, a comedic interpretation based on the Scream franchise and all horror movie franchises. The first one came out in 2000. I'm not 100% sure on that. But eventually it was based, it was pushed through with the Wayans brothers. But at some point during the sequels, the Wayans brothers got pushed out. And for this one, they brought him back. And then, reminder, the trailer came out maybe a year ago, which if you go back to one of our previous episodes, I heard about it. I heard people talk about it. And they said it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's to offend everyone.
What's it called?
Scary Movie 6.
Oh, that okay.
So it was when I
thought you meant like a whole new franchise.
No. When I watched Scream 7, where they showed the trailer, it had not been released to the public yet. It was not released on YouTube now. Now it's out there. But one thing I heard about, this is a year ago, one thing I heard about some details of the movie is that there is a character, a black female named Dee. Her name is spelled DEI.
Oh shit.
The trailer is out now. It is there to offend everyone.
Shit, I might have to watch that because I like that shit. I don't know why.
I don't want to say anything else other than watch the trailer.
All right.
Because I was there to watch Scream 7. They showed us trailers for other horror movies coming out, which I'm up and down about. And then they brought out the trailer for Scary Movie 6. I started fucking howling because it's so fucking good. I don't even want to say anything else about the trailer. It's like, just watch it. It's like 2 minutes long. So just watch it. Scary Movie 6. I didn't even know when it comes out because the content of that trailer is so good. I didn't even know when it's coming out because my attention span just got lost with the hilarity of it. It's fucking good. I can't say any more about it, but yeah, it's fucking fantastic. It's out now. So I saw the movie on Saturday. Hold on, we're next.
And I'll link the trailer in the description.
I saw the movie on I'm gonna say Sunday, and then they released they actually released the trailer on Monday, and it's coming out to really good reviews.
Okay, to check that out.
It is peak Wayans Brothers. It is if you're familiar with the scary movie spoof movies, this is what you want to see. If you get offended easily, this is not what you want to see.
Yeah. If you get triggered, maybe not for you.
On either side of the political spectrum, this is not what you want to see. This is like if you're cool with making fun of both sides, this is exactly what you're been clamoring for. Because there has not been a good comedy in a long time. And this looks like this is gonna be it.
Okay.
Especially towards the end of it. I cannot say, but there's a gay joke. There's a gay joke. And I just fucking howled that in the movie theater. I think you should watch it. After we stop recording, I think you should watch it because I want to see your reaction to it.
I'll look that up and we'll link it in the description. Movie wise for us, we haven't really watched any new movies lately. We did get a little bit of bad news here in Kansas City. The B&B Theater in downtown Kansas City, it's right on Main Street, shut its doors. They closed out, they moved out, which is sad because that's kind of a historical space, that theater. There's been a bunch of stuff over the years. And for us, it's kind of our favorite place to go watch a movie. We don't go very often because it's fucking expensive. Well, for us, because you get your tickets and I have to get the big ass bucket of popcorn and the big ass drink. So, to go see one movie and get candy and all that shit, we'll probably spend, we had spent like $100 in there just to go see a movie. So I guess I kind of get it. There's not that many people that go, you're not going to go, people don't typically go downtown to go see a movie because you got to worry about parking and all that shit. So it's not the easiest place to get to if you don't already live downtown. And even then, if you're not on the streetcar line, you probably don't go there to watch movies very often because it's hard to get to and it's not the cheapest place to go watch a movie. But it was really nice. I'm still disappointed that they shut down, but I guess I kind of get it. I don't know how they would have been profitable there. So movie-wise, we haven't seen much. We've fallen a little bit behind on our shows. Fallout, I think we're two episodes behind, so we need to catch up on that. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, we are an episode behind on that. And Paradise, I think we're caught up now. We might have one episode to catch up on, but we watched a couple episodes the last 2 nights. So
I'm gonna wait for that one. I'm gonna wait for all the episodes to be released for that one. Also Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but have you already watched season 1?
Yes.
Paradise? Oh, okay.
I watched one episode and got fucking hooked.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's so good. I love it.
I have a subscription to Netflix. I'm trying to get into the second season of Dead City from The Walking Dead. It's hard. I don't know. It's not grabbing me like the first season did.
Whoops.
But, and I mentioned before that Fallout, I love season 1, but it's also It's Prime Video, so it's a streaming service that I'm always going to have access to. So it's like I want to go to the ones that I will have access to, or I pay for access to, that don't have other fringe benefits like
Right,
Hulu or Netflix or Disney Plus or HBO Max or Apple Plus. I'll say this right now: my priority is with shrinking on Apple Plus. So once I know that I can start watching the newest episode of Shrinking, and time it right to watch the final episode of this current season, I'm gonna subscribe to Apple Plus. That's my number one. And then I want to watch Game of Thrones, and the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, we need to catch up on that. We just haven't really had time to just sit down and watch a bunch of shows, and I think Paradise is kind of our favorite right now. That's why when we do have time, that's what we're catching up on. But yeah, that's what we've been getting into. Last thing we got to talk about as far as what you're watching. I know you told me you saw it already. The news on the Bears. DJ Moore has been traded to the Buffalo Bills. It makes sense. I'm just going to say that. It makes sense. I, for one, as a Bears fan, am sad because I have become a big DJ Moore fan. I mean, I became a fan pretty quickly. Last year, I became an even bigger fan because now, granted, there was plenty of times that he didn't run the route all the way through and might have had a chance to get a ball. Probably had some drops here and there, but boy, did he make some big-time catches in big-time situations, including to beat the Packers in overtime toward the end of the season. So not only did that, but obviously they interviewed him after the game, and first thing he said, F Green Bay. Bro, DJ Moore, I miss you already. I am happy that he gets to go to a team, another contender.
Agreed. Yeah.
With another great quarterback, Josh Allen. So he'll have a chance. It'd be cool if we face the Bills in the Super Bowl. I mean, I hope we beat them, but it'd be cool to see DJ Moore get to play in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't think we're done yet as far as the Bills.
Oh, I don't think we're done, no.
I think Matt's going to be traded also. Tremaine Edmonds was just released a few hours ago, which is not
Who is he?
Of a loss.
Where did he? What position did he play?
Linebacker.
Oh, okay.
We got him.
You think Komet's going to go?
Did we give him Buffalo? We might have got from Buffalo. He had some trade value, and then I feel like the trade value just dropped off. They just said, let's cut him. So here's some cap space. So he's a veteran, and I feel like he kind of played out as far as he aged out at least. So I think it's why the Bears decided to let him go without any exchange of compensation.
Yeah, no, they didn't get anything for him. That kind of sucks. I hate it when that happens. Like,
he wasn't productive though. That's the thing though. So
I get it.
It was a good pickup when we got him, but he's old. And he hasn't been doing well.
Man, you think Komet's going to go? I have a buddy who doesn't think Komet's going anywhere.
I think Komet's going to get traded.
I have a buddy who thinks we're keeping Komet and.
Well, Komet has a price tag.
That one I don't know. I don't know most of their contracts.
There's talk about trying to get Khalil Mack on a free agency, which would be great as far as if he's cheap. It's something. If he's cheap, we can get Khalil Mack.
Well,
there's also the big news that Drew Dahlman retired.
Yeah, at like years old, 26 or whatever.
27.
Which he was a big boy, so
fucking hurts because our big hole was at left tackle. We had everything else solidified, and Drew Dahlman retired. It's another hole in that offensive line.
I will say this: at least it was before the draft, like well before the draft, Yeah. So we're kind of playing around it. But I'm still sad to see DJ Moore go. I agree with you. I don't think we're done. I'll be honest, I don't know because Cole Kmet's a Chicago kid too, but I don't know what his cost is. So maybe
he's a 6-year veteran, so he's not gonna be cheap.
I do think we're not.
He was not utilized in the way he should have been this past 1 or 2 years. So.
Yeah, but
they're not going to see a lot of value as far as
a good blocker.
He's a fantastic blocker, and he's a fantastic receiver. But they drafted Colson Loveland, who is a good receiver.
I'd say he's a better receiver than Kmet.
Cole Kmet blocked for Colson Loveland. So the camera was not on him.
I will say, I don't think we're done moving wide receivers. I think
Rome Odunze, who I loved coming out of the draft, did not produce.
He needs to pick it up this year. He needs to be that guy this year.
He needed to pick it up last year, and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
You could say
that's why, honestly, I'm a little bit surprised. I was wondering if they might ask DJ to restructure just to keep him around because...
That was the hope, that he restructured his contract, but... I mean, I don't know what happened behind the scenes, so I don't know if he said, no, I need this money, because he has a lot of fucking kids.
Yeah. But I don't think we're done moving receivers. I think they're going to try and solidify Burden. Well, I mean, he's still on a rookie contract anyway. Rome's on a rookie contract. But, while they're still high on value, I mean, Jade Walker started making some catches at the end of the season, and Olamide Zaccheaus started making some plays. So while they're on the upswing, I feel like they might get moved. I think Duvernay had some plays too, but I remember Jade Walker starting to stand out, Olamide Zaccheaus starting to stand out. So I feel like one of them, if not even two of them, could get moved depending on how much value they can get out of them. I'm curious about the tight ends. I would be sad to see Kmet go just because he's been into it from the very beginning also. I don't know anything about Durham Smythe. Oh, he's another Notre Dame kid. Tight end from Notre Dame. Do you think... So we've got D Swift, we've got Monangai, and Travis Homer at running back. Do you think D Swift is on the roster going into next season?
Yeah, but we're going to need to draft another one. Because Monangai is not a franchise running back.
Well, I don't think there's such thing as a franchise running back anymore, unless outside of Saquon and God, why am I so bad with names right now?
Okay, I work with a guy who's a Detroit fan, and he's like, we traded David Montgomery for crap.
Yeah, but who am I? 49ers running back. What the fuck? Why can I not?
CMC, Christian McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, Jesus Christ. I don't know why I was... Outside of Saquon and McCaffrey, I don't know that there's really such thing as a franchise running back anymore. There are definitely standouts. I'm not saying there's no standouts, but franchise running back, I think you trying to get them on the upswing and move them just before, right at their peak, so that you draft and get as much value as you can. Draft the next guy that's on the upswing, like Monangai. I agree. I don't think he is a franchise running back, but his stock is still going up right now, right? So ride it for 2 more? We got him 2 more years on rookie contract.
For who?
Monangai. Because he was just a rookie this last year, right?
I don't know how many years ago. I thought it was at least 5 years. Might be wrong on that.
Well, usually rookie contracts are usually 2 years. I thought.
Monanga's not a. He's not a main running back.
No, we're a running back by committee team.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest about it.
And Swift
That's why I'm
Swift is a 1 year bookmark right now.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if he's on the roster going into this next season. Because
I think Swift is
you bring it back to the numbers, he's more expensive than Kyle Monangai.
Swift is definitely on the roster, but it's going to be like what do we do about the future situation? Monangai is not going to be a replacement for Swift. Monangai is a very,
no. And again, running back by committee. I mean, him and Swift together were running back by committee. It's not.
Yeah,
Swift isn't.
Swift is going to be too expensive next year.
That's why I'm saying, like, do you think we move him before the end of the season? Because I think we have him for 2 more years.
I think that if he's 2 years, he stays because we're trying to get to the Super Bowl. I'm not sure what his contract is.
I think it was. Oh no, you're right. We have this would be his last season. $24 million for 3 years.
Oh yeah, they're gonna try to replace him at some.
That's what I'm wondering. Do they try to move him before the season and get
No, they keep him for the season. They're gonna try to beef up Monangai, which might not work. But they weren't counting on Drew Dahlman retiring. So that means draft picks go towards the offensive line.
Yeah.
There's also
so you think
there's a big hole at left tackle because whatever fucking people say, who's the guy from Boston College? Ozzie Shapiro is not a fucking starting left tackle.
Yeah.
Say, he did good. Maybe a couple games. He's not a fucking starting left tackle. And he might not even be healthy for this year.
All right, he's definitely on the injured list just because I was looking at it earlier.
And they said he might not be back this year. That's a possibility. Or he comes back, but he's not 100%. So he's not the guy. He's not going to be the left tackle that you need. There's even talks about, hey, Braxton Jones, hey, he's coming back. Yeah, because we don't have anyone else. So there's holes on the offensive line, which we know of, which is left tackle and center, plus the rest of we did refortify our offensive line. Those guys are fucking old. We need to build up for the future, and those guys, we need to stack up people behind them to learn from a Joe Tooney and whoever else is out there. Dahlman, you can't learn from Drew Dahlman anymore because he's gone. But you need to.
Yeah, I can't believe that he was only what 26, 27.
He's 27. So
I think he was only like in his third or fourth year.
Yeah, you can't stack up, projects to learn from these guys because these guys are going to be gone soon, or they're gone already. So it's as far as the draft goes, and we have a hole at wide receiver. We had a hole that we knew we had a hole at offensive line.
At least Darnell Wright started panning out.
We have no depth in the offensive chart, and then that's all in the offense. Now we go back to the defense. Running back. There's going to be a future question. Now going back to the defense, given that our defense did pretty good last year, we still need talent. We need skills. We do need like a Max Crosby type or a younger Khalil Mack type.
I hope we get Crosby. That'd be awesome.
I
just don't know what it's going to cost.
I don't know if we have the bargaining tools now that DJ Moore's gone, because it would have been like a DJ Moore paired with Fernando Mendoza in Oakland to get Max Crosby. That's gone now, so I don't know what we can offer. Cole Kmet? Cole Kmet is not equal to DJ Moore, even though I love Cole Kmet.
I think the one upside is that I think Max Crosby wants to be moved by the Raiders. He doesn't want to be there anymore.
Oh yeah, he wants out. Doesn't matter who.
And I think Chicago is close to the top of the list, if not at the top of the list of destinations he wants to be traded to. So anyway, we'll see.
That was when the Bears had a bargaining tool with DJ Moore.
Yeah. That's why I don't know. I think it's going to cost too much to get him, so I don't know. But again, I think he wants, regardless of how he gets there, I think he wants to go. I think Chicago's one of the top choices, if not the top choice, for Max Crosby. Not that the Raiders is different. Max Crosby, I think, top choices. Chicago's one of them, if not the top choice. It's just a matter of whether the Bears can get him without, giving up, without dropping their panties. But I don't want to get too far into that. It's baseball season, and I want to fucking start talking about more baseball. We've got 6 months before we need to talk about football again. I'm going to leave it at this. I'm going to miss DJ Moore. All there is to it. He had me at F Green Bay on live TV. Like, how can you not love that? How can you not love that? But anyway. All right. I think
we're at 2 hours and 10 minutes, so
we are going to start
before we hit that questionable.
Well, it's a school night, so I think we're going to start shutting it down. Before we get into our closing thoughts, just a reminder: we'd love it if you would like to support what we're doing. We'd love it if you would leave a comment, like the episode, subscribe to the channel, and of course click that notification bell. And if you would like to contribute anything more anonymously, whether it's tips, criticisms, ideas, just things you'd like for us to try, or just things you might want to share as far as your mom's kare, you can put them in an email to gagepodcast@gmail.com. And now we will get into our closing thoughts. As always, Alex, what do you have for us?
I know we try to be non-political, but we are at war right now, and this will be followed up by another war. So go pet a dog to get through this time, because it is a valid solution to everything going on right now. Cheers.
I think I just want to say, I just have two things. DJ Moore, bon voyage. I miss you already. Spring training. Go Cubs go. And as of the recent release of this episode, happy birthday, Mom. We love you. And I think we're going to leave it at that. So, let me cue up our deals here. I think. Am I in the right place? Yes, I am. We're going to call it there. As long as I can get this music started. There it is. And we are going to call that an episode. We'll let Alex take his shirt off and throw his stuff in at the screen and say adios. This has been another episode of the GAJ Podcast. Yeah. Adios, everybody.